everyone, welcome back to Heroic 3D Arts Gaming. Today's Wildcard Saturday, and I've had a few people over on TikTok ask me how I play the campaign missions and things like that. So I figured that I would use Wildcard Saturday to show and have a little, play around on it. So to get campaign missions on Enlisted, on War Thunder, is you go up to battles, you got single missions, dynamic missions, and historical campaign. These are the three with their single players. These are the ones that you see me mostly play. Now, again, a lot of comments on TikTok is, why are you playing arcade? Why are you playing training? Why are you playing this? I'm not playing arcade. I'm not playing training. I'm not playing practice. I'm playing these three here. And the reason why is because I love it. In these single campaigns, in these single player missions, it's the story of World War II. Whether you're playing as plane, a ship, a tank, any of those, it's all part of history. World War II is one of my favorite historical events, and I think it should be everybody's, because it was such a big moment in the world's history. And I'm not saying that we should be enjoying it because of the traumatic aspect of it, the genocide, the trauma, all the casualties and stuff like that. I'm not saying that we should be idolizing it because of those reasons. I'm saying we should idolize it because World War II changed the world into something better. Since World War II, we have never had a world-scaled war. That's why I love playing the campaign missions, or the dynamic missions, or the single missions, because it's all about World War II. You're not going in to a match with a Spitfire and going up against F-16 jets and stuff like that. That's the other reason why I don't like playing the multiplayer games, because you're going up against planes that you just can't go up against. Now, you could say, oh yes, but, if you knew how to fly the plane, you could, outrun the jet. No, you can't. No, you cannot. Don't tell me you can outrun a jet engine plane in a Spitfire, because you can't. And if you're saying that, you know nothing about planes. Yeah, Spitfire, BF-109, a Zero, a Yak, all these other, World War II planes, yes, keep them into one section of the multiplayer battles. But you get helicopters in there, you get in jets and bombers and things like that. The multiplayer gets really messy really quickly. There was one mission match I was in where I was fighting against the enemy team. And I'm not sure what jet it was, but it wasn't a World War II jet like the Meteor or the the German counterpart. It was a fighter jet. It was fast, agile, and I could not get anywhere near it. So, yeah, I am not going to be playing multiplayer missions. Unless, in future, one day Gaijin is like, yeah, this game needs balancing. We need to stop putting this battle rating into that battle rating. We need to, you know, keep them all in one section of the game. Because like when I first started out, okay, so here you got World War I type planes. Then you got the World War II, which is fair enough, they are very close together. So you are going to have the thing of, you know, mission crossovers or game crossovers. But then, you know, you've got these, you got Typhoons, Spitfires, Fireflies, all going in with jets like this. And then, you know, jets like this. These jets were not available during World War II. They'd never been heard of. So yeah, I'm not going anywhere near multiplayer games anymore. So anyway, as I said, to access the single player missions, you got single missions by here, dynamic campaign here, historical campaign by here. I can't remember what offers what. Divide and Conquer. Now, you do need to unlock the planes to play these missions. You can't go in without unlocking the planes first. Dynamic, Battle of Britain, Siege of Malta, Battle of Wake Island. I'll just go ahead and show you that, like, what these missions are like. 1941, arcade battles. Apply. Head-to-head combat. See, you've got all different versions of this mission here. You got, you know, head-to-head, air combat patrol. So, as you can see on the map, head-to-head, it's just literally you and the planes head-on with each other. Air control, combat patrol. You coast the coastline or the area for enemy planes. Bomber cover mission, you basically, you know, fly side by side with bombers and protect them. Artillery ground attack, you take out the artilleries, cover ground attack. You know, you get the idea of it. So I'm just gonna, you know, jump into head-to-head combat. Yep, that's all good. So, yeah, this is the main layout of the game or the mission. The idea is you just take out all of the enemy planes. Switch to first person. Oh, there. You get him? Yeah. It's like I use these missions for, oh, this mission here, the dynamic head-to-head, or shorts on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all that kind of thing. Nine times out of 10, they are really explosive and active. It's not this quick. So I'm gonna go ahead. No, I don't premium. I don't play War Thunder enough. Yes. And then we're gonna go to historical campaign. Here we go. We're gonna take the Battle of Wake Island.
On December 7, 1941, Japanese carrier aviation attacked U.S. bases in Pearl Harbor. Several hours later, on December 8th local time, the Japanese attacked Wake Island. On the very first day, bomb attacks destroyed most of the aircraft stationed on the island. The bombings continued for several days. On December 11, the Japanese attempted to land on the island. Some of the 4th Fleet ships headed towards Wake Island. The 4 remaining VMF 211 airplanes received an order to attack enemy ships.
Okay, so now we're gonna take off. I would like to let people know as well, I do now have Discord. over there.
Mate, can you hear me? Do you copy? Yeah, I hear you. Sound off. No enemy aircraft detected. I repeat, we did not detect any enemy aircraft. Roger that. Looks like the Japanese are retreating. Major attack cargo ship. I repeat, attack cargo ship in sector M9. Roger that. Let's go down and join the party.
So yeah, over on the Discord, we can arrange to play games together, talk about games, you know, all that sort of stuff. I wanted to play this mission as well because there was something else someone said that I wasn't dropping the bombs in the short that was posted. This is just to show that it's 100% me. I think maybe they got confused because I'm doing this, pressing tab, go to Morgan, select, and now I'm playing as him. I'm switching planes. Maybe it looks like I'm just spectating players.
Great job. Reloaded the airfield and attacked the destroyer.
So I just wanted to clear that up. It's the same map, same mission.
Roger that,
There's
sir.
no denial in it. We're gonna attack the destroyer now. Which destroyer? That's where... no. That's where the destroyers are. Was that enemy plane? No, friendly. Oh, there's destroyers over there as well. Do I go for the closer ones? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, come on, that should have been destroyed. That was a perfect hit. Have I got no bombs? No, not this one. He's got bombs back. I scratched it. I didn't get a good hit on him. Where's those fires coming from? Big cruisers. This destroyer's bleed. Oh, have we destroyed one of them? We have. Well, we've destroyed two of them. But it's the one I scratched that I was inquiring about. There we go. Target destroyed. So it wasn't one of those. Here's the destroyer. Special delivery, boys. Where is it? This is the destroyer that I just dropped the bomb. That's not it. I don't think. Oh well, gonna drop a bomb on this one. The destroyer that I dropped the bomb on was on its own. Surely. Yes, I know. Hitting it doesn't give her any penetration, but it's a miss. I'm killing the crew members, not the ship. Oh, we need to sink this now. There we go. Oh no! I wasn't shot down by anyone. That was just pure stupidity on my part. We'll take this one. Come on. I think that's the destroyer that I need to destroy. Oh, come on. How many are you gonna take? Oh, okay. I'll get destroyed. Go. Mission complete.
That's it. You gave them one hell of a beating. Return to base. Yes, sir. The Japanese won't forget this day. Wake won't be an easy prey for them. I can't see Elrod's plane. Where is he? I see him landing on the shore. Looks like he had been shot down. We got fewer and fewer planes.
So, yeah, that's the Battle of Wake Island mission that you saw in the shorts.
After we ceased firing, the whole fleet having fled, and there being no other targets to engage, the cruiser lay broadside to the sea, still pouring steam and smoke from her side. She had a definite port list. After some time, she got slowly underway, going a short distance, stopping, and continuing again. She was engulfed in smoke when she crept over the horizon.
As you can see, they are really fun missions. That's why I enjoy them so much. I mean, why would I care about, you know, going into multiplayer when I'm already having fun? For me, gaming is supposed to be about fun, and in multiplayer, I just don't have fun. And it's not that I'm afraid of multiplayer, because you've seen, I've played Enlisted religiously. And that's all multiplayer. But it's all within one section. Like, okay, not one section of the war. It's one war. You're not having Spitfires going in with F-16s and things like that. I haven't done Japanese raid yet. Lead your wing consisting of 2 F4Fs, 3 to defend the wake from Japanese air attack. Okay. I'm happy to do that.
The unexpectedly strong resistance put up by the Wake Island coastal artillery and remaining aircraft forced the Japanese fleet to retreat. The island's garrison suffered very few losses. Realizing that the first landing attempt was premature, the Japanese continued bombing the island. 3 Wake Island airplanes were launched when the radar picked up approaching enemy planes.
Captain Elrod and I meet the first group. Lieutenant Davidson meets the second group. Any questions? No, sir. Then off we go. Good luck, guys.
So, yeah, to the guys over on TikTok and Instagram, if you are enjoying my content, please head over to my YouTube channel, Heroic 3D Art Game, and you're going to see a lot more of this content. I have different days for different games and stuff like that. I upload daily. I go live on Friday and Saturday. So yeah, it's a very, very busy channel. Come on. Come on, come on. Oh. I'm taking a pounding. Oh, gun's jammed now. Okay, it's only one gun. Aha, both guns. Come on, unjam already. Oh, there's more there. A lot of people, you know, on TikTok, they're asking, "Oh, how can you miss when they're telling you where to hit?" Thing is, where they tell you to hit is the main fuselage. If you want to slow the plane down, go for the wings. Start damaging the controls. See, look at that. Attack the escaping planes. Okay. No survivors today, then. I mean, I could have shot at that plane's fuselage for hours, and it probably wouldn't have gone down. I've chopped this wing in half, and it's gone down. I mean, yeah, I would like to hit the fuselage and, you know, take the pilot out as quickly as possible, but if I'm directly behind it, go for the wings. See, look, I've just, you know, heavily damaged that plane. And I wasn't always hitting the fuselage. He's still trying. Still trying. Gotta respect it. Oh wait, is he coming back up? This cheeky bugger! I thought he was going into the water. Now you should be falling. Can you imagine the fear on this pilot? Well, it's Japanese pilot. They don't have fear. But you know, if it was me, I'd be shitting my pants, having all these rounds just pound the hell out of my plane. Out of ammo. Hopefully I took him out as well.
We're running low on fuel. Let's head back. We've had one hell of a day. It's okay. We can hold it out.
Okay, I was done in a very messy way, but, you know, it's done. War isn't supposed to be clean. It's supposed to be effective.
Our escape from serious damage may be attributed to the effectiveness of AA fire and the heroic actions of fighter pilots, who would never fail to push home attacks against heavy fire. The performance of these pilots is deserving of all praise. They have attacked air and surface targets alike with equal advantage, but none has been shot down. Their planes, two now remain, are full of bullet holes. 2 forced landings, fortunately without injury to pilots, have occurred with loss of planes. Commander Winfield Scott Cunningham, officer in charge, all naval activities, Wake Island.
Two against 39. I hope that doesn't mean what it means.
Wake Island, fighting alone, still stood its ground. 2 Japanese carriers, Soryu and Hiryu, which took part in the attack on Pearl Harbor, were sent to the coasts of Wake Island to back up the second landing attempt. On December 22, 39 planes were launched from the carriers to subdue Wake Island's resistance. The 2 remaining Wake Island airplanes entered a losing battle against the superior enemy forces.
Well, this is pure evil. Making me go out there and fight 39 planes with one on my thing. So we gotta go this area. Oh yeah, there's the mark there. Wait, where's my wingman? I'm up here solo. Oh no.
Base, do you copy? Yeah, I copy, Lieutenant. Enemy aircraft in sight. Sector D12. Roger that. Taking a course to Sector D12. Don't attack it alone. Okay. Meet you in Sector F12. Roger that.
That's not good. It's the bombers that I need to go after. Oh. How do you fight these guys? I need to get to the ones in front. Come on, get out of it. Backflip over him. I could have if I was going slower. Where are they? Coming just right behind me again. Oh. The second pilot, I could do with your help. Going at it again. Oh, we're gonna have to take hits. One of us down. One of us down. Destroyed. I don't get another one. That is hard. But we're back on it. Same mission. Same attempt. Let's hope we do better. I just can't believe they expect me to destroy 39 planes on my own. No wingman, but he's dead. Where's that him with it? Let's go ahead. So far, we've tried everything else. That's him there. Can you at least fly towards me? Okay. So is he alive? Okay. That makes it a little bit easier. Really speaking, I want to go up and destroy the zeros, but we can't let these planes get to shore. That was hard. Come on, we gotta take it out. We gotta take it out. Oh no. We'll switch pilots. The wing damaged. Where's the idea? There. I gotta go back and fight them. Did they just take out second pilot? No. Okay. I feel like maybe it's these I'm supposed to be going after. Let's see what he is. He's in dogfights. Done. We need to start making moves. Got dogfighting. Mission failed.
Watch your back. They got me down! I'll distract you. Right away.
Oh, we've done it. Oh, okay. You know what? I want to fight more. Got a load of zeros still. Let's get him out of the sky. Where's... Ah, he's quit. Look Look at how cinematic those shots are, though. So beautiful. Okay, so I'm not catching up to these guys. Let's go ahead and return to hangar.
They came back at 12:25 a.m. 33 bombers came in from the west, bombed Peel Island. Sergeant Wright was killed, 4 wounded on the rangefinder. We went out at night and moved the guns into coastal defense position as it was getting pretty hot. December 23, they came back with several ships. We were heavily shelled and bombed. The Japanese began landing at 3 a.m. And did we mow them down? The surrender took place at 8 a.m. Claude Davis Howes, Wake Island fireman.
December the 22nd, 1941. The Americans tried to help the beleaguered island, sending a relief force out of Pearl Harbor. The aircraft carrier Saratoga brought aircraft. Other warships carried much-needed ammunition. The convoy was recalled halfway to the island as Japanese aircraft carriers were reported near Wake. Left to fight the enemy alone and with no hope of resupply, the Marines surrendered on December the 23rd. Navy announces that Wake Island is probably captured by the enemy. And now it is disclosed that 400 Marines held for at least 14 days against heavy Japanese attack. The Marines have 12 fighter planes and a small quantity of weaponry. They were commanded by a 35-year-old hero, Marine Major James P.S. Devereux. They sunk 1 Japanese light cruiser and 3 destroyers. They held out against 13 raids. This message was widely read in the US in the following days. By January of 1942, Japanese forces had landed in Burma, the Dutch East Indies, New Guinea, and the Solomon Islands. In February, 130,000 Allied soldiers were surrounded in the Battle for Singapore. And in May, the remainder of the American and British forces surrendered to the Japanese in the Philippines. The US was not willing to give up. To prove that they wanted to fight on, a daring raid was launched on April the 18th, 1942. Jimmy Doolittle's B-25 bombers took off from the USS Hornet and dropped bombs on Tokyo, causing mostly psychological damage. The Doolittle raid was a huge morale boost to the US. Port Moresby in New Guinea was the next target for the Japanese fleet. It was clear that capturing this location would pave the way for a Japanese invasion of Australia. Allied forces decided to defend Port Moresby at all costs. Several Japanese fleets were tasked with supporting the attack, including the 5th Carrier Division with fleet carriers Shokaku and Zuikaku and the light aircraft carrier Shoho. The American carrier group that would fight the 5th Carrier Division was Task Force 17. It included the Lexington and Yorktown.
I mean, look at that. Look at the history there. You're not going to get that in multiplayer. And that was really educational. I mean, you've got to respect both sides of the war. Like Pacific War, I mean. You know, you got the Americans and the British fighting against the Japanese, and the Japanese fighting against the Americans and the British. Both of them wanted the fights. None of them backed down. It took America to drop bombs, like huge atom bombs on Hiroshima and Tokyo and other places, for the Japanese to be like, okay, we've had enough. You can stop now. I mean, come on. You'd have to give up at that point. But anyway, this is the end of this episode. Like I said, this Discord is live and active. Link is down below in the description. For the guys over on TikTok, if you like the content, please head over onto YouTube. That is where all my long form content is. Like I said, I play different games, different days. Spider-Man, Batman, fishing, Enlisted, war games, sci-fi games, horror games, things like that. I have such a huge range of games being played on my channel. It's heroic 3D art gaming. It would be amazing if you guys could move on over to there, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, leave comments, you know, help the channel out. It would be amazing. I see a lot of you guys over on TikTok. You love my shorts. You're gonna love my long form content. Yeah, this is the end of the episode, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Thanks for joining me.